Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another what's for lunch. We have got a few lunch ideas for you guys. Now remember, this is mother and son lunches, and they are realistic lunches, most realistic lunches I've ever seen. There is not a lot of veggies and not a lot of fruit, so if you don't like that, then just go ahead and exit out this video and go watch something else because these videos are not for you. I'm very realistic when it comes to lunches, and we are cheap as well, trying to stay within the budget and adding lunches in since we are now back home. So there's a few lunches for you guys, and I hope that you all enjoy them. So to start out our lunches for the week, we started with a DIY Lunchable. So Lunchable is pretty basic, as you know, but we just try to keep it cheaper and make it at home. So I am adding in some yogurt. So we just get like the cups of yogurt. I find it cheaper for us to get the individual cup serving instead of the big container of yogurt, because we just don't go through the big container of yogurt as fast as we should, and I don't like throwing away food. So we buy the little cups to help us save money in the long run and not waste food. And so his favorite way to eat yogurt is with some M&Ms or sprinkles. So I added on some M&Ms that day for his. And then we are going to put in some crackers and then just some bologna. And he's not a fan of sliced cheese, so I had it sitting out there, but he said he didn't want it. So there was no cheese added. Sorry, the dog keeps hitting the tripod. And it's wonky. But like I said, so he didn't even end up wanting the cheese. So this lunch was very basic, but this is one of his favorites, actually. He really likes this. He loves bologna. And so he was definitely a fan of a DIY Lunchable. Cheese. Is it good? So for my lunch that day, I made kind of like chicken Parmesan cheese bread. So that past weekend, we went to our hometown, which has Amish markets and like salvage stores. If you missed my salvage haul, I'll link it in the description box for you guys. But we had bought a loaf of garlic cheese bread from them, and so I just cut a piece of it, put it in my air fryer, added some marinara sauce. I had some chicken that was already cut up or cooked, prepped, and so I just cut it up, added some mozzarella cheese, and put that in the air fryer for about 5 minutes. And y'all, it was so good. It was super easy and delicious, and I will definitely be making that again. So for the next lunch idea, we just use leftovers. We're pretty big on using leftovers. If I know Winston's going to eat them, he's pretty picky. But at least for me, myself, I will eat a lot of leftovers if there's some what Luke doesn't take with him to work. So this is a south of the border rice and bean recipe that I have shared recently. I'll link that video for you guys so y'all can see that recipe. But y'all, it made a ton of leftovers. And so the first time we ate it, we just had it in a bowl with some cheese dip and salsa and sour cream and cheese. And we just ate it with chips. But this time I decided to put some in tortillas, roll it up with some cheese and serve it alongside with cheese dip and chips. And this was really good as well. Winston wasn't a huge fan because he said, "Mom, this has beans in it." But he still ate it, and he loves him some cheese dip and chips. So this was a good leftover lunch for us. It was very cheap. So I just popped them in the air fryer for a couple minutes. Y'all are going to see a lot of my air fryer in my lunch videos. I use my air fryer religiously regardless, but it's really easy and helpful to cook smaller things in my air fryer throughout the day, like lunch and breakfast, because I don't have to heat up and turn on the whole oven. So this air fryer is like gold to me. But I just put those in there for a couple minutes. You just want to heat them through, get them nice and toasty, and then we just served it with some salsa cups, and then I just heated up some of our favorite cheese dip. Y'all know I've talked about that cheese dip all the time. We get it from Sam's Club. It's like right under $7, and you get a huge amount. It's definitely worth it. And of course I had sour cream with mine just because I like sour cream, and then we just had chips on the side. For the next lunch, this is one of our favorites, myself and Winston. This is one of our favorite lunches. So we just had some good old grilled cheese and some tomato soup. Y'all, we love this. Here is the tomato soup that we buy. Taylor Elmore actually introduced me to the Progresso. She likes the hearty tomato, but I love the tomato basil. So either way, I would recommend Progresso tomato soup. whichever one you want. But this is now our forever favorite, and it's worth the price. So we ended our week of lunches at my grandparents'. We went and got some McDonald's and spent some time over there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this quick lunch inspiration video. I hope it gave you some ideas and some new things to try. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.